Hey, it's Allison. Today I wanted to talk about the most exciting book releases that are coming up in 2017. I'm just going to talk about the winter releases because, well, winter, I don't really know. But basically now through March, mostly because there's a lot of books coming out this year and they're all very exciting, but it's a lot to talk about. So I'm just talking about the ones I'm the most excited about coming up in the next few months. So I'm just gonna start, and this looks so blank to me right now, but I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to put the pictures of the book covers right here, so cross your fingers. I hope that works. I have a little list in front of me because since I don't have the actual books to remember everything. But anyway, the first one I'm excited about is Frostblood by Ellie Blake, and that's coming out January 10th. That's only a week away, so I'm excited about that. That one's about this world where I guess there are Frostbloods and Firebloods, and the Frostbloods kind of rule over the Firebloods. So I guess all their powers are, you either have fire power or ice power, which is awesome. But our main character in this book is a Fireblood, and when her mother gets killed, she gets recruited by the Frostblood rebels that are trying to take down the Firebloods, I guess. And so she gets in with them, but then she gets captured by the king and ends up having to compete in these organized matches that the king has going on. It's like a tournament of the Frostblood prisoners versus the Fireblood prisoners versus the Frostblood champions, and so I guess it's like his own version of gladiator games with frost power versus fire power, which again sounds awesome. People with magical powers dueling, sign me up. I'm excited. So that's coming out next week, so I'm excited about that. I gotta finish a couple other things so I can read it right away. I hope. I've got so much to read the next couple months because I've also got Caraball by Stephanie Garber is coming out January 31st. And I'm really excited. I feel like I've been waiting for this one for a long time. I don't remember when I first heard about it, but I feel like I've been waiting a long time. It sounds very like Night Circus-like to me. I'm getting those kind of vibes from the description. But it's about these two sisters who every year they have this kind of, it sounds like it's some kind of carnival performance production thing with the audience participates in the whole production. And these girls end up being able to go. Her sister takes her and they go to Caraball. The sisters' names, what are their names again? Hold on, I want to be able to keep up with the plot for you. So, the sisters' names are Scarlet and Tella, and Tella takes Scarlet away to go see Caraball, and she's all excited. But then when they get there, Tella gets kidnapped, and apparently that's part of the show this year, and it becomes kind of a game for whoever finds Tella first wins. And so she's been told that Caraball is just a big performance and nothing's real, but I guess you find out it might be real. And she's kind of worried about her sister's safety and her own safety, and it just sounds really good. I'm really excited. So it just sounds really kind of creepy and magical, and I don't know, I'm just excited about it. So that's at the end of the month. Next is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard, which I'm sure I'm not alone in anticipating. This is the third book and final book, I believe, in the Red Queen trilogy. After the incredibly rude cliffhanger at the end of Glass Sword, I'm definitely ready for King's Cage. I don't think I'm going to reread them before it comes out. I mean, it's only been about a year since I read the other two, but I might read just the end of Glass Sword just so I can kind of be right in the cliffhanger and remember how rude it was, and hopefully it'll pick right back up like right there where it left off, because otherwise I'm going to be mad because that was kind of intense. So anyway, excited about that one, of course. And then next is one, I don't remember how I found out about this one actually. It's called Long May She Reign by Rhiannon Thomas. It comes out February 21st. And it's about a girl named Freya, and she is 23rd in line for the crown in her kingdom. And so she never thinks she's going to end up, you know, palace life is not a thing she's ever even thought about. But then there's some kind of conspiracy, I guess, at a royal banquet, and the entire royal family is poisoned and dies. So she ends up, she's next in line for the throne. So she gets thrust into this position of queen, and she has to deal with all the nobles in this world that's new to her, and I guess there's a lot of people around trying to manipulate her, and she's also trying to find out who killed the king and his whole family and everybody. So there's a lot of mystery going on, I guess. And then it said something about the king's illegitimate son, so I'm guessing there'll be are they gonna fall in love, or is he gonna betray her and try to take the throne from her, or whatever, you know? I just was thinking it must be something like that. But it sounds really interesting to me, and it got compared to The Queen of the Tearling in one of the blurbs I read. So I love the Queen of the Tearling trilogy, so I feel like this one's gonna be good. I mean, I hope so. I'm hopeful, so it sounds good to me. The next one I've got on here, yes, A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. Now, shameful admission, I have not read A Gathering of Shadows yet. I'm gonna read it. I guess I've got a couple more books on deck, but then I'll probably read that one. It depends. But I've got until February 21st, so I'm okay. I can make it. And actually, here's another shameful confession. I was not as in love with A Darker Shade of Magic as I wanted to be. And I don't know why. It's like magic and alternate realities and alternate versions of London and craziness. And V.E. Schwab, I love her. Vicious is one of my favorite books ever. It's everything I want in life, and for some reason I just didn't love it like I wanted to. But I don't feel disappointed in the book. I feel disappointed in myself. I feel like I let the book down by not enjoying it properly. So I don't know if I want to reread it or not, but I definitely want to read A Gathering of Shadows soon. And I've heard a couple things about the plot of that one, so I'm a little more excited about it actually. And then I'm obviously going to read the last one, so it'll be fun to have that come out kind of soon after I finish the second one, I guess. So that's exciting. Okay. Kind of the last official one I have on my list is The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon. This is the third book in the Bone Season trilogy, the Bone Season series. There's going to be 7 books, I think, which is exciting. Although, if I have to wait 2 years in between every book, it's going to be rough. Because that's a lot, you know, that's a lot of books in the future. But it's the third book in the Bone Season series. It comes out March 7th. I've definitely been anxiously awaiting this one. I think that book has been in my pre-order list, and I pre-ordered it I think like months ago because I was so excited. I was like, I need it on the actual day. Plus they changed the covers, which I'm not happy about. But they were pre-selling like a collector's edition that has the matching covers, so I'm hoping they'll do that for all 7 because I really prefer these covers, and I don't want to have to repurchase books because I'm weird and I need my books to match. It's vital, especially for series I love that much. But I'm not going to say what it's about because I don't even know what it's about. I just know it's the next book, so I'm guessing, you know, a continuation of the plot from the previous one. And the previous one left off on also a big cliffhanger, so I'm really excited to see what happens next. It's very exciting. I'm going to be rereading those in February for sure. I'm going to reread the first 2. I'm going to start with, she actually put out like a novella called, or it might just be a short story, but I think it's a novella. It's The Pale Dreamer, and it's like a prequel kind of like about Paige's life and kind of coming into the group, I guess. But I'll probably start with that and then reread the first 2 books and get ready for the next one. I'm really excited about it. But I guess just kind of to mention, these aren't coming out in winter, but I'm obviously really freaking excited about A Court of Wings and Ruin on May 2nd. That's pretty freaking exciting. We're all dying. I'm definitely going to be rereading those. I've been looking forward to rereading A Court of Mist and Fury since I finished it. So I'm excited to reread them both and get back into that world, and I'm so scared about how she might end it. I've never seen her end a series before, so we'll see how it goes. And then speaking of ending series, the Throne of Glass final book is coming out in September. I don't have an actual date. There's no title yet. I have no idea. I just know I'm waiting for it, and I'm terrified. As much as I need it, I'm also terrified of it. But she's also releasing like a novella in June, and I think it's about Caraball. So I'm pretty sure like the whole novella is kind of his, like what he's been up to. So that's exciting too. So that's 3 Sarah J. Maas releases this year that we have to be excited about. So that's another more excitement. I'm sure I'll bring them up again if I do another seasonal anticipated releases, because I'm anticipating them that much that I'm going to need to talk about them a lot. So that's all. Those are just the ones I'm most excited about right now. I'm sure there's a lot coming out this year, and I'm sure there's stuff I missed. So if you have other things that you want to yell at me about not including, then go ahead and do that. Or if you're excited about the same stuff, let me know. And that's all for now. I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye!